begin our practice today by coming to a comfortable seat, taking a moment to remove the flesh from your seat. We're going to start with an equal part breath, Samavriti breath, to allow ourselves to come into the space, come into our mat, wherever you're practicing today. So we're going to just rest our hands on our knees and gently rock back and forth on your sits bones. Really feel yourself grounding into the earth here, and then slowly begin finding length in your spine. Feel your tailbone reaching down to the mat as the crown of your head floats up to the sky. Your chin will be parallel to the earth. And placing one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart center, your chest, slowly begin to find your own natural breathing pattern, your own inhales and exhales here. That's right. Taking deep breaths in, puffing out the belly, expanding in the rib cage and the chest, exhaling out. Belly falls gently toward the spine. Inhaling in. And exhaling out. A couple more times here, slowing down your breath. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. And allowing your hands to just float down to your knees on your next exhale. We're going to try to find an equal part breath for our practice today. It's a Samavriti breath, and it will help bring balance to our body and our practice. Again, reminding that this is a spring cleaning sequence that we'll be practicing today. So I'm going to start by just resting my hands on my knees, and I'm inviting you to join me. Let all the air out of your belly. Hold the breath for a brief moment, and then a 4 count inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, and exhale. 4 count inhales and exhales on your own, counting here, letting everything go. No judgment, just following your inhales and exhales. Exhales. Try to focus on just the numbers and the breath. You'll begin to feel and observe your mind clearing. One more inhale. And exhale. Letting your eyes softly open, finding yourself to all fours on your mat. So my hands are underneath my shoulders. Your knees will be hip width apart underneath your hips. Tucking your toes, dropping your belly on an inhale. Lengthen that chest forward, spiral those biceps out. Exhale, bringing the tops of the feet to the earth, rounding the spine. Trying to stay with that 4 count inhale and exhale. Keeping this a nice, easy flow between these two wonderful back openers. Inhale, lengthen the belly toward the earth, chest floats forward. Exhale, round. Hug the toes, belly drops toward the earth. Lengthen the chest. Let's stay here for a moment. Pressing your hands gently into the earth. Spiral those biceps out. Pull that chest even more forward. You should feel a stretch in the front of your belly, and being mindful not to let your cervical spine go, your neck. Let it stay nice and long here. So lift up. Now we're going to bring the tops of the feet down on your next exhale, and we're going to round the spine. Press the earth away from you. Press the shins into the ground. Let the crown of the head go. Maybe shake your head yes and no here a little bit. Getting some traction in that cervical spine. And then from here, you're going to tuck the toes. We're going to come into a cow, as we drop our belly, and then pressing our torso back towards our thighs. First, easy downward dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Feel that length in the torso, tailbone is going up toward the sky. Begin slowly start straightening your legs here, and then dropping one heel and then the other, bending the knees. Feel that stretch all through the back of the legs. Now we're going to try to settle this. You're going to lift up to your tippy toes, look back, make sure all 10 toes are evenly distributed to the earth. And then gently trying to drop your heels down. Take a nice big inhale, roll that body forward to a plank position. Exhale, lower the knees and press back into child's pose. Inhale, lengthen up back into your tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, plank into downward dog. Let's try this flow a couple more times. Inhale, floating into plank. Exhale, gently drop the knees to the earth, gentle, and back into child's pose. Balasana. Inhale, roll that spine up to your tabletop, tuck the toes, and exhale, plank into downward dog, holding this downward dog. From here, we're going to slowly soften our knees and let our gaze go between our hands. From here, you're going to start walking the right foot forward, gentle, and then the left, the right, and then the left. You come into a forward fold. Crown of the head is going toward the earth. Keep breathing. We're going to roll up gently through the spine, dropping the tailbone, softening the belly back. Let the arms be heavy and long. Chest lifts. And palms, pull the belly button into the spine. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm behind you. Press those shoulder blades together, grounding into all four corners of your feet. We're going to go ahead and inhale, reach back up, lengthen the ribs away from the waist. Exhale, floating over to the other side. Staying here for a brief moment, trying to push those shoulder blades back. Breathing, coming back up through center. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, we're going to try to interlace our fingers and pointing straight up to the ground. Dropping the weight into the feet as we extend the arms up to the sky. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, tipping over to your right. Feel that stretch. Press out that left hip. Inhale, reaching up. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, over to the left. Great. Nice side stretching here. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, we're going to release the arms, flat back forward, soften your knees, coming all the way down to the earth. Straightening your legs here if you can. Maybe bending one knee and then the other, getting some movement in the back body. Soften your knees. We're going to try to reach up into a chair. So I'm going to send my tailbone back, bringing my weight more into my heels as I lift up. Thunderbolt. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Such a beautiful day today. Exhale, down. We're going to do the twisting sequence, adding Utkatasana, chair pose. Bringing yourself into mountain, pull the belly button into the spine. Feel your pubis and your tailbone going down to the earth. Shine the palms forward, broaden the collarbone, making sure your weight is evenly distributed on your feet here, rocking back and forth to find that place where you feel steady on the earth and grounded. Inhale, we're going to let the arms float up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm behind. Broaden that collarbone. Inhale, drop the left arm. Send yourself back in the chair. Exhale, release. Other side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm behind. Inhale, drop the arm, coming into Utkatasana. Exhale, release. I'm going to bring my feet closer together to hold chair. This time we flow. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, coming into the twist, broadening the collarbone. Inhale, drop that left arm, coming into Utkatasana. Now I'm going to bring my palms down to the ground and roll my shoulders back. So my shoulder blades are going towards each other. My belly button is engaged. You want to make sure that your pelvis isn't tilting too far back or too far tucked, right? So we don't want it tilting anteriorly or posteriorly. Send that tailbone back and pull that belly button into the spine. Bring your palms together in front of your chest here, relaxing the shoulders. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release. Other side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, drop that arm, coming into Utkatasana here. Breathe, pull that belly button in. And exhale, palms in front of the heart. Roll your shoulder blades back, gently pressing your palms towards each other. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. Breathing. Really great. Maybe you can send the tailbone back a little bit more, but lift the chest here. Nice. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, separate the palms, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. Exhale, soften the knees, fold, and step yourself back into a plank position. So really pulling that belly button up into the spine. Find a nice straight line, gazing about 18 inches in front of your mat. I'm pressing my hands into the earth. Breathe. Shoulder blades are trying to come together here. We're going to gently lower to our knees. I'm going to bring my chest a little forward and try to lower my chest and chin down between my hands. Elbows are gently squeezing in toward the ribs. 5-point pose. Pull the chest forward, cobra. Great. Rolling your pinky toes out here, gently pressing your pubic bone down to the earth. Pull the belly button into the spine. Broaden the collarbone, relax your shoulders. Make sure that it's your back holding you up and not your hands. Take a nice big inhale, maybe lift a little higher. Exhale, nose or forehead down. Ooh, I'm in the sand. Inhale, lift it up. Beautiful. Exhale down. So we're working to strengthen the muscles in the back of the body, especially your lower back. Inhale, lift it up. Your glutes are working, but you don't want to squeeze your glutes too tight. Evenly distributed between your lower back, the work, and your glutes. Extend through the feet. Reach to the back of your mat. Exhale, coming down. Tuck your toes here. Press up into table and gently back into a child's pose. Balasana, letting everything go, returning to that breath. 4-count inhales and 4-count exhales here. Slowly, on your next inhale, roll up, bringing your hands to your thighs.